It's so annoying to feel like this all the time.
It's understandable and everything's so reachable. Like the internet is so right there. It's just like, I don't know. So
Billie Eilish is one of the stars who needs no introduction. Yes, of course, she has become a brand in her name. Speaking of her achievements so far, Billie Eilish recently became the youngest person to be on the Forbes 100 list of celebrities in 2020. Yes, if you feel the Kardashians were the youngest, no, you are wrong. Billie is still in her teens and Kylie was a millionaire when she was 20 or 21, so there's a big difference here. In addition, Billie also has won 7 Grammy Awards, 2 American Music Awards, and 1 British Music Award. Indeed, Billie deserves it all. The list is not over yet. She is also the youngest female artist ever to win the prestigious Album Award of the Year. Though Billie has achieved a lot, she is not really happy with her life, generally her personal life. It's her past traumas and addiction that has had a severe impact on her mind and somewhat on her career so far. Well, not just Billie, several athletes, many musicians like Billie and actors have been at controversial stages for admitting to indulging in dirty videos. Well, to begin with, Eilish's early life was no less than a mess. She was addicted to porn. Although the funny woman, Amy Poehler, even described the type of video she liked during her appearance on the Howard Stern Show in 2014. As I stated early, Billie is not alone in this stance. Many Nero personalities have publicly stated that they like to watch porn, such as Cameron Diaz, who discussed this topic in the Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2011. But for some celebrities, it goes beyond enjoyment and becomes as an addiction, even allowing some of them to check themselves for rehabilitation. We will get back to other celebrities' topics. For this video, let us focus on Eilish's case. To start with, the sensational Billie Eilish recently shared a story about the times when she started watching porn at the age of 11, and now she is very shocked seeing so many porn videos. It all terrifies her and has become a haunting part of her life. She ain't scared of it, but the days made it all horrible for her. Billie Eilish talked about her obsession with watching porn since she was 11 years old, and now it made her have nightmares and screwed her up when she started dating in her teens. Well, if you're shocked by the fact that Billie started watching porn at an early age, so let me give you some fact checks. A recent survey showed that the number of children between 12 and 13 years old of age who are addicted to internet pornography is staggering. A child's porn addiction usually starts when the child spends too much time in front of the computer without being monitored. Other situations such as parental separation, neglect, and abuse can also cause children to turn to pornography. Hence, any of these cases might be the reason for Billie's addiction. However, Billie is finally an adult, and this week she celebrated her 20th birthday. The topic came to light while Eilish decided to speak about her issues and early traumas on the Howard Stern Show on Sirius XM Radio this week. Hence, speaking about the same, Eilish stated, "I think porn is a disgrace. I used to watch a lot of porn, to be honest. I started watching porn when I was like 11. The bad guy singer expressed, stating it assisted her to feel as if she was cool and one of the guys. Well, she did that in peer pressure?" Adding on to the same, the singer continued, "I think it really destroyed my brain and I feel incredibly devastated that I was exposed to so much porn. For a fact, Eilish did really suffer nightmares because some of the content she watched was so violent and abusive. And watching such content will obviously have a harmful impact on any child's mind, and Billie was just 11 years old. Now we can assume where Billie's dark lyrics come from. It is all related to her life and past traumas. How do you guys feel about it? Write your opinions in the comment section. Connecting the story to Eilish's recent release, Happier Than Ever, the folk song Male Fantasy, she sang it all at home alone, and when she recalled their broken relationship, she would use pornography to distract her attention. Pornography was Billie's biggest addiction, unfortunately. Besides, Billie Eilish expressed that she is now often disgusted and angry with herself because at that time she assumed that it's okay to watch so much pornography. You know, the first few times I had sex, I didn't reject the bad things, because I think that's what I should be attracted to, Billie stated. The same also had an effect on Billie's social and physical appearance. As many of you already know, Billie mostly wears baggy clothes, right? Yes, and there's a legit reason behind it. Speaking of why she started her music career, wearing a shabby and baggy clothes is only to prevent people from commenting on her body. To be precise, Eilish has stated that she likes to choose whether to dress like a boy or a swaggy girl, and sometimes feels trapped by the persona she's created and her signature look. However, in 2020, Billie really brought home figurines of new artists, albums, and records, becoming the youngest in history to win all 4 Grammy Awards. Continuing, about Billie's addiction, the same cause of major blunders in her life as now her fame had made it hard to date. It's really hard to meet people when, people are either terrified of you or think you're out of their league. Eilish described to Stern. To no surprise, Billie Eilish is always in the critic's eye. She is even criticized for never smiling in the photos. As a result, Eilish responded to such criticism, saying that she did not like to smile because it made her feel weak and powerless. However, this might be an overstatement, but Billie Eilish is known for her eccentric sense of dress and, as I said, also gets criticized for this, but Billie hardly gives any attention to it. Not just Billie was a porn addict, but was also diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome and synesthesia. In the following years, Billie also admitted that she suffered from depression and had spent the hardest times of her life. Speaking of her dating life, Billie Eilish had a relationship with rapper Brandon Adams before. Adding on, the singer was accused of homosexual acts in order to promote her songs and was a target of cultural abolition for using anti-Asian slander. For her actions, she apologized for the 2 allegations on social media. That was all about Billie's past trauma and offenses she had faced. Let us look at her early life and how she got to be here. Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell, famously known as Billie Eilish, was born on December 18, 2001, in Los Angeles, California. The singer was born into a family of musicians and actors where she grew up with her brother. Her parents, Maggie Baird and Patrick O'Connell, are popular figures in the American entertainment industry, and also her brother. Speaking of Billie's interest in music, she saw her brother Phineas O'Connell fall in love with music and how passionate he was about the field. In addition, her mother wrote songs and her father played instruments such as piano and ukulele. The musical atmosphere in the house inspired little Eilish to pursue a career in music. To nurture her growing interest, Eilish grew up listening to the music of the Beatles and Avril Lavigne, while her father loved to make mixtapes of various artists and make Billie listen to it all, as she always enjoyed her dad's mixtapes. She was educated at home for most of her early years, but this did not prevent her from participating in extracurricular activities. She also took interest in acting in self-made movies, singing and dancing whenever she gets the chance. When Billie Eilish was 8 years old, she joined a choir and sang with them for 3 years. By the time she was 11 years old, she had already begun to compose her own songs. She also made a few sport films. The singer filmed them with a camera and then edited them on Apple's video editing application iMovie. In addition to acting and music, dancing is another hobby of the bad guy singer. She took a dance class when she was a teenager. With a wealth of skills, her goal is to create a career in show business. Her brother has his own band. Billie's brother wrote a song called Ocean Eyes and asked his sister to record it in her voice. This accidental song was a breakthrough success for Eilish and promoted her career. Billie Eilish is the youngest female artist ever to win the prestigious Album Award of the Year in 2020 with the album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Won the award. This was all about it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel Peeper. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section.